Please, just make it fast, the SEAL Admiral whispered, her voice trembling in a way no one in the building had ever heard. She stood in the dimly lit maintenance hallway, rain dripping from her uniform, eyes hollow, broken. And the single dad janitor, Adam Cole, froze mid-step. He had seen fear before. He had lived through it. But fear sitting in the eyes of her, the most feared, respected, unshakable Navy admiral on the entire East Coast, was something else. Without a word, he took off his jacket and wrapped it around her shoulders, not knowing that this moment, this tiny act of kindness, would reveal secrets that would shake the entire base and change their lives forever. Adam wasn't supposed to be anywhere near her. He was just the night shift janitor, a quiet single dad who minded his own business, cleaned floors, fixed lights, and tried to keep his little girl, Lily, safe and fed. The Admiral. She gave orders that moved fleets. She spoke and the world listened. These two people should never have crossed paths. And yet, here they were, alone, drenched, and bound by something invisible neither could name yet. If you're watching this, make sure you like the video and subscribe, because what happens next is the kind of story people forget how much they need until they hear it. Earlier that evening, the storm had rolled in fast. Adam had arrived early so he could finish work before the worst of it hit. Lily was waiting at home with the neighbor, drawing him pictures like she always did. He planned to surprise her with her favorite noodles after his shift. Everything felt normal, until the alarms blared. Everyone rushed to secure equipment. Everyone except the Admiral. She had vanished from her office, leaving the entire command center confused. No one knew she was stumbling through the maintenance wing, gripping her arm, shaking uncontrollably, hiding from the very people sworn to protect her. Adam had just finished mopping the east hall when he heard something fall. A soft thud, then a muffled sob. He rushed over and saw her knees buckle. Before she hit the floor, he caught her, and that's when he saw the blood smeared along her sleeve. Not a battle wound, something older. Something reopened. Something she had been hiding. "I'm fine," she lied, breath uneven. "I just need a moment." But she didn't look fine. She looked like someone carrying a weight she'd been forced to bear alone for far too long. "Admiral, let me help." "Don't call me that right now," she whispered. "Please, just make it fast." The words hit him like a punch. He had heard those words before, from men on the battlefield, from victims in the shelters he volunteered at, from people who had lost all hope. She wasn't asking for help. She was asking for an end. Adam put his jacket around her and spoke gently, "Whatever's happening, you don't have to face it alone. Not tonight." For a long moment, she said nothing. Rainwater dripped from her hair onto his jacket. Then, finally, she exhaled a trembling breath. "My daughter is missing," she said. The hallway went silent. "She was taken off base 2 hours ago. I got a message telling me to come alone. If anyone saw me leave the command center, they'd follow. And if anyone followed, they'd kill her." Adam felt the ground shift beneath him. A mother, a leader, a warrior, and now, someone begging for help. "Why me?" he asked quietly. She swallowed hard. "Because you're invisible. You're the only one they'd never expect to be involved. And because I've seen what you can do, Adam Cole, even if you think no one has noticed." Adam froze. She knew. She knew about his past. His classified missions. His discharge after saving civilians the government tried to pretend didn't exist. He wasn't just a janitor. He was a former Marine recon specialist who disappeared into civilian life for the sake of his daughter. "I can't lose her," the Admiral whispered. "I already lost her father. And if anything happens to her, I don't think I can survive it." Adam gently lifted her chin so she'd look at him. "I will get your daughter back. I promise." They left the base through the maintenance exit, driving into the storm in Adam's old truck. The only clue was the cryptic message on her phone, Warehouse 17. "Come alone." Adam drove while she held onto his jacket like it was the only thing keeping her from falling apart. When they reached the abandoned warehouse district, he made her stay in the truck. He slipped into the shadows, moving with the silent precision he hadn't used in years. Inside, he found the girl, 14 years old, tied to a chair, terrified but unharmed. And guarding her were 2 men armed with military-grade weapons. Adam disarmed the first before he even realized someone else had entered the building. A swift move, a strike to the elbow, a knee to the chest, the man dropped. The second raised his weapon, but Adam's instincts took over. The fight wasn't pretty, but it was fast. And when it was over, both men were unconscious, and the Admiral's daughter was safe. When Adam carried the girl outside, the Admiral collapsed in tears, clutching her tightly. "Thank you," she sobbed. "Thank you, thank you." But Adam just smiled softly. "A daughter is a world. I'd want someone to do the same for mine." The police arrived soon after, notified by the Admiral once her daughter was safe. She could finally breathe again. She could finally be the Admiral everyone expected her to be. But before she left, she took Adam's hand. "You saved my child. You saved me. I won't forget this." Adam tried to shrug it off. "Just did what anyone would." "No," she said firmly. "Not anyone. You." A week later, Adam came home to find a letter on his door. Inside was an offer, an official reinstatement into a special operations advisory role, flexible hours, high pay, and benefits that would secure Lily's future forever. At the bottom was a handwritten note from the Admiral. "You gave me back my world. Now let me help build yours." Adam looked up, tears filling his eyes. After everything he had lost, everything he had endured, everything he carried silently on his shoulders, someone finally saw him. Someone believed in him, and for the first time in years, he felt like life was giving him a second chance. If you felt this story in your heart, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more emotional stories that remind us of the strength we carry, the battles we fight silently, and the heroes living quietly among us.